Morning all, how we going? Quick turnaround from last night. It's only 10:30. I've just had about 6 or 7 hours sleep. And I'm back in the chair. My name's Ron. This is Ron's 12 inches. If you're wondering what it's all about your vinyl, your CDs, your iPods, your downloads, your streams. It's all about your music, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the new subscriber, Stephen Price. Great to have you on board. You know what I mean? The more subscribers, the better it is for me. Get myself out there. Right, I'm going to call this this little channel, this little series, I'm going to call this 6 of the best. So I'm going to give you 6 of my best songs that I think you're going to be able to put on your little collection and listen to them and think to yourself, yeah, you know what I mean? At least 1 or 2 of them are going to add to your collection, because I'm going to give 6 of them here. And they're all great songs in my eyes, but I think some of you might think yourself, some of them are a bit okay, some of them are a bit dodgy, and some of them are fantastic. Let's hope that you feel for the latter. Right, just a little quick out there for anyone that's into Steve Harley. He's got a pre-sale on tomorrow for a concert he's doing in the O2 Empire, Shepherd's Empire at London. I'm not too sure how many gigs he's doing around the country, but I know he's doing 1 in London. So if you're quick, get on there tomorrow. They go on at 10 o'clock, the pre-sale. I think they might go on Thursday, the proper sale. But if you're a member of it, they go on sale tomorrow. And I love that guy. He released a little album last year, cover versions and 2 of his original songs, and it was a fantastic album. Seriously, really was a good album. So that's a little heads up for that. Right, what have I been listening to? Well, not a lot, since I've only just got up. Basically, I've stuck that on. That's been on the CD player. I've just listened to basically 2 tracks of it whilst I've been preparing myself. Right, so first song I'm going to take off of 6 of the best. It's got this young lady here. Well, I say young lady, she's in her late 50s, early 60s now, and she's called Kate Bush. It's off the Never Forever album. Came out in 1980. It's the 3rd album. And I'm not going to take any of the singles off. I'm going to take Blow Away off of that album. I'm going to throw that at you and say that's a nice little song. Go and listen to it. Put it on your playlist, ready to go for the weekend. Add all these up, you know what I mean? Put these on a playlist, you know what I mean? My 6 of the best each week, or wherever I'm going to poke them out, and see how your collection adds up. Right, that's a great little song that to start us off. Right, the next song I'm going to pick out, if I can find the album, there it is down there, is off the Candy-O album by the Cars. Now, this is an American new wave group, came out in the late 1970s. Dave Robinson plays a bit of synth drums, and he's a bit of a tom man, you know what I mean? Loves the toms, not too much on the snare. Although the snare is played on it, but it's not a loud, prominent snare like you get on a lot of these early artists. They went over to the new romantic side, like Duran Duran. That was the pre for Duran Duran and Depeche Mode before they started getting into electric synth and all that. And the song I'm going to take off of that is the last song on side 2. It's called A Dangerous Type. I've got a little excerpt there. Yeah, I'll flick this on. There you go. This is the song I'm talking about. You may think, what on earth's that all about? But wait until that song starts cranking up, people. That is a proper tune, seriously. So that's my 2nd song. There you go. Listen to this. Seriously, that is goosebump music. Seriously, that is an absolutely fantastic lump of music there. Right, 3rd song. I'm going to take it off the Inflammable Material album. It's called Johnny Was. This is a little band called Stiff Little Fingers. Little punk band out there you go. Put it up there. Little punk band came out in the 70s. Bruce Foxton out of the Jam played for him for a little while. Got a little cup of coffee on the go here. Let's have a little swig before we carry on. Get the vocal cords going. Lovely jubbly. Right. Yeah, so they come out in the 1970s. Like I say, Bruce Foxton played on the guitar with them for a little while. And they're still going as it goes. They've released a few compilations and a few live albums recently. Loads of these artists have, you know what I mean, the 70s and 80s. Especially things like Rolling Stones and... it's just loads of them. All like putting out... exclusive vinyls, coloured vinyls, live albums. David Bowie's just got one out. I just bought it as it goes, the live at Montreal Greatest Hits. Now that's another heads up, go and get that. It's on a red piece of vinyl. It's all the greatest hits been played live at Montreal. That's well worth going to pick up. Right, So that's 3 songs out there. Right, there's the third one. We're coming up to date now. This is 2018. This was released. It's off the Violence album by the Editors. Now, if no one's ever heard of the Editors, go and check this band out. They are fantastic. Their back catalogue, take the whole lot, stick it on your playlist, and play the whole lot because it's all good. Right, this is called No Sound But the Wind. Now, they released a box set a few years, about 3 or 4 years ago, before that album came out. That album's not in the box set. It was about, I think, their first 4 or 5 albums in a box set. But they had a lot of little triple, 3 more albums with it, with B-sides and other things. And that No Sound But the Wind is one of the B-sides off of one of their singles they released. And they decided, all the crowd and all the fans behind them and like the thingy bomb on the forum was saying put it out on the album, and they decided to stick it out on their the Violence album. So that's number 4 for you. I did have another band up there I was going to put in there with the top 6. I'm going to add them next time. Right, the 5th song I'm going to take off for you for the 6 of the best is off this album. It's off Silent Alarm. It's off the debut album by Bloc Party. There's a repress. There's the and there's a little bit of picture disc there. How's that for you? How's that for you on a Tuesday morning? A nice picture disc. That's worth about 60-70 quid, ladies and gentlemen. Nice bit of music there. Right, the whole album, I love this album. I think this is just one of the best indie albums you'll ever lay your hands on. Seriously, go and listen to that album. Took about 4 or 5 singles off of this, and I'm going to take one of the singles and I'm going to throw So Here We Are off that album as one of the songs to go and listen to as 6 of my best. Right, I'm not going to put them in the favourite order, like I say, but this is a group that I recently got into. These have been out a fair while as it goes, probably about 10 years. Bruce Swords on the vocals, and he's got some solo stuff out as well, which is well worth checking out. I've got a little couple of little bits up there, and this is an album called Your Wilderness, and they're called The Pineapple Thief. Right, now, if you've never heard of these, go and check this group out. These are very, very underrated. They had an album called Disillusion out a little while ago. Done fairly well for them as it goes. They're not a singles band, they're more of an album band, and they're Canadian. But this band is going to take off sooner or later. I'm telling you what, they're going to get a record out, and it's going to go stratospheric. Seriously, I could take two tunes off of this. I would take the whole lot of it basically. But what I'm going to throw at you, I'm going to put In Exile. I'm going to take the first track, In Exile, off of it and throw that at you. Just quickly, I'll throw That Shore at you as well off that album, because they're 2 great songs. Right, so that's my 6 of the best. So a quick rundown: Kate Bush, Blow Away off the Never Forever album. The Cars, Dangerous Type off the Candy-O album. Stiff Little Fingers, Johnny Was off the Inflammable Material album. The Editors, No Sound But the Wind off the Violence album. Bloc Party, So Here We Are off the Silent Alarm debut album. And I'm going to throw In Exile off of the Pineapple Thief, from the Pineapple Thief, from the Your Wilderness album. Right, that's basically it. I'll throw a little heads up for other things that are coming out, subscribers. You know what I mean? It's just an help. Seriously, put some comments on the page. You know what I mean? What you think of the records? Go and have a listen to them, and don't just listen to them for 15-20 seconds. Make sure you listen to it a couple of times, because I've always found you've got to give music me personally, I always think I've got a good ear for music, so it doesn't really take me too long to listen to a few seconds, I don't know, 20 seconds or something, and think there's something here, I've got to listen to this. And it's vice versa. I can listen to 20 seconds of something like Pop Smoke and think to myself, there's 20 seconds there that I've wasted listening to this pile of rubbish. So, but that's only my take, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Pop Smoke must be favourable because it's been in the top of the charts for God knows how long. But you do tend to find you in the charts, it's all things like Katy Perry, Katy B, you know what I mean, Ed Sheeran, and all things like that up there. You'll get the artists that released like You Me at 6, I released an album a little while ago, winning at #1, dropped straight out the top 100 the next week. And that's what it's all about, the charts. There's no longevity for them sort of artists. They just release, bang, straight up, icon, like a proper fan base. A bit like AC/DC, released a Power Up album a little while ago, went #1, stayed up there for about a week or two, and then dropped down and just gradually drops out. But you get things like Ed Sheeran and Pop Smoke, and Harry Styles and all things like that, and they're in there forever because it's the current type of music that everyone's listening to in like nowadays. Especially all the kids are all screaming it. I don't know all the streaming things going on for it. I can't stand it. Another swig. Hold on, guys. Oh, just got that one in time because it's just going on a bit on the cold side. Right, so I'm hoping you're going to all like them. They're great. I'm going to put this out once a week, like I say. My name's been Ron. This has been Ron's 12 inches. Put the chat aside about boys and girls because I'm getting, you know what I mean, I'm getting a positive vibe about this inside myself. I have a bit of Bill Rock around my top lip there. And I'm thinking this could take off sooner or later. So get yourself out there, put yourself about, put me about. You know what I mean? I love talking about a bit of music and hearing people's takes and feedbacks and banter about it. It's all good. So until next time, stay safe, look after yourself, and be lucky. Thanks very much for listening and watching. Goodbye.